Hey everybody, it's Tina. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about what I call the top-off trap. And what I mean by that is um, almost every breastfeeding mom at some point tends to worry about supply. Is baby getting enough? And how do I know? Um, and of course, we know that the best way is to watch weight gain, obviously, and also if baby's putting out diapers. Now, I do want to say something that kind of bothers me a little bit is sometimes it's not taken into consideration. There are a lot more C-sections done today. I had 4 C-sections myself. And when you have medications and such, sometimes it looks like when baby's born that they weigh a little bit more because of the fluids and such. And so sometimes what looks like maybe too much weight loss is in fact just fluid loss. So I wanted to throw that out there. But what I want to talk about as far as the top off trap is moms who are worrying that they're not making enough milk and they think that they better just in case top baby off with formula. And the reason that I call it a top off trap is because what happens is you nurse your baby, you're adding formula, giving a bottle of formula as well, and instead of relatching baby, because sometimes babies will nurse a little bit and be hungry an hour later, and that's okay. You can put them back on the breast as often as they want. Not only can you, but you should as often as they you can during those early weeks. But what happens sometimes is moms will add formula thinking, just in case I'm going to add formula. And what will happen is the baby will kind of gulp it down and become overfull and sleep longer, which means they're not waking to nurse as often as they should to build a good supply. And so not only are they sleeping longer and nursing less often, they're suckling less. So it's not just, the fact that you're not even getting that nipple stimulation, which tells the hormones in your body to produce more milk. So it's kind of a vicious cycle. Baby will nurse less. And where breastfeeding is the law of supply and demand, if baby is nursing less often, it's going to tell your body to make less milk. So, in fact, what may have originally just been a perceived low milk supply can actually turn into an issue with supply. So, if baby nurses a little bit, falls asleep, you can try to take his socks off and rub his or her feet. You can do things to try to wake him, but it's okay to just relatch him again. I tell moms your number one job during these weeks is just to try to free your schedule up as much as possible. And I know it's hard. I've been there. I've done that, but just let baby suckle at the breast as often as possible to build supply. So, what can start as good intentions, thinking I better just make sure that baby's getting enough, actually can turn into a real problem. So if baby seems like he or she wants to nurse again, let him latch him back on, latch her back on, and let her not nurse as often as possible. And don't worry so much. Sometimes breastfed babies will lose a little bit more weight and take a little bit longer to gain it back. That's perfectly normal. Obviously, you want to keep an eye on it, but just let baby nurse as often as possible, and that will tell your body to make more milk. So, so yeah, I just wanted to mention that. It's something that a lot of moms just don't even think about, don't consider. They just think they're doing a good thing by just being cautious by adding formula, but it really can cause a problem. So, if you have any questions or thoughts or about this, feel free to comment below or send me a text message or give me a call or post here. And I look forward to speaking with you all again soon. Have a great day.